Ah, I had heard quite a bit. Well, after you, Mr. Strife.
Thanks. Your name again?
Ah, call me Kini.
Kinito. Okay.
Kini is fine.
Kini it
Kini is better.
is. Okay.
Less run down than I originally anticipated.
Well, it's not really run down, per se. Of course, this is only just the beginning.
Well, yes. Looks rather nice, considering what happened. Or what I've read on the news.
Yeah. A lot has happened.
Well. Where is the bar, then?
Right this way.
It does feel strange to go straight from my place of work to another place of work like this, but...
Yes. So,
It is at least nice to sample other bars' wares now and then.
yeah.
After you.
No, after you.
You are too kind. Well. Oh.
So,
Hopefully that's not alcoholic.
straight ahead. There's alcohol. It's a bar.
I figured.
It's gonna be alcohol.
I imagine that little creature probably couldn't stand it.
Ah, yes. The word. Fart.
Graffiti I'd expect from places like these.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Coming
Apologies, sir.
So, right there. is
You
the
know
bar.
this place more than me. After you.
No, after you. You're the guest.
A guest goes in first.
Yes.
You have strange house rules.
Well, I guess you could say that.
You gonna feel?
Hello.
Excuse me. Hello. Which way are you going?
Which way are you
you?
gonna go? I'm
I'll
gonna
let
take-
you go first.
Okay, thank you.
There you go. You're welcome.
You are too polite, Strife.
Yes.
Despite your stoicness.
Mm-hmm.
You'd probably know what to order better than me. I'll be waiting.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what to order.
The menu set. What can I do, sir? And alcoholic, maybe I can help you out.
You
I
want
don't mind
anything?
either.
Okay, alcohol then.
Cheap or expensive?
Expensive.
Expensive.
Huh.
Glass or ball expensive?
Any.
Doing bowl and 2 glasses. Okay. Well, let's do a Lunar Lights moonshine bottle then. For 250 credits, and I'll get you both 2.
Okay. There it is. It's in the ashtray.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's bring these over for you. Do you want to grab the bottle? Okay. The one for you. Oh, there you go. Grab it.
Thank you.
Do you want me to help you onto the table for you? There you go. Enjoy.
Very well.
Mm-hmm.
Much more polite than I was expecting.
Yes.
I think I've had bartenders at mine that are ruder than this.
Well,
I need to be rude.
Apologies.
Start screaming, start saying the
this is Zaphiran City, so everyone here is extremely nice.
As can be. As can be, of course.
Sorry, I
Cheese.
Cheese.
No bar wants an impolite visit from security forces.
Mm-hmm. 1 second.
We have our own security, so then they'd have a fight.
It was have a shotgun underneath the counter.
Ah. It is nice to be the customer rather than the drink bartender every now and again.
Yes. So, Mr. Kini, what do you do for a living?
Well, I tend an admittedly smaller bar than this in an upper district.
What is this smaller bar called?
To be fair, the security don't seem to mind what I call it. They tend to just call it that nice bar. I must come up with a better name than that. As apropos as it is.
What about the Midnight Bar?
True, most security forces tend to visit the bar during midnight hours. Perhaps that will do
There
fine.
you go. The Midnight Bar.
Tastes as nice as any rum I'm able to make. Better, in fact.
I have been to the Midnight Bar once.
I do not recall if I saw you. I feel like I would have.
No, I remember. I remember. You
Perhaps I
might
should
not
take
remember
notes.
me.
Just play chess.
When I came into the Midnight Bar, I was asking if you have seen a guy
play chess.
named Armsy.
Ah, now I remember. After all, many customers. Many faceless.
His name
Yeah.
just got fit the shapes.
Faceless?
Security forces. They can imbibe through their helmets.
So how was your week? Too much? Have fun?
Alright.
That's good. I didn't really do much for sessions, so... did you go on a date with Mo? Like,
Yes.
they're just passing her. Oh, how'd that go? Good, I hope.
It was fun. And then there was like...
Yes, and I told you then, I would have remembered a person by your description. Possibly because he would have caved in the walls.
And stayed over, but that was because they were
Caved
kind of
in the walls?
worried about being mugged. So,
Well, giant metallic arms plus alcohol do not mix.
I don't know what's happening.
Well, as swimmingly as you may think.
Did you mug them?
No, I'm gonna mug someone.
Did he do something that I don't
That's a joke.
remember?
I wouldn't know. I didn't see him. I told you, I would have remembered someone by your descriptions.
You never remember vampires?
No, I
Okay.
movies.
Ah. quite get you. Because like in those movies, the vampires, well, you know,
Right.
like in those movies, the prideful vampire kind of die, you know, so...
Yeah, but at least they lived like thousands of years before.
Apologies. I do not know your lagomorphic friend.
It's okay. I'm pretty sure Armsy is somewhere. I don't know where, but he's probably somewhere.
Perhaps you should check around this location. He is bound to be at some other business, perhaps.
Have a nice day.
Well, when I left last time,
Look at you, trying to be
he
all
was
nice.
going to he was gonna buy a hotel here, but since I left, I didn't know if he actually bought it or
A
not.
whap? You're
So,
taking a whap? You
I'm
gonna
just gonna
pay for a
check
whap?
where he usually comes from, which would be near the mega building.
Well, you better.
I shall enjoy this moonshine.
Would you like
Please
that dip
enjoy.
pay? I don't have to sick him one.
Interesting name for it.
Yes.
Would you like a refill before you leave?
It's more intimidating when he's not wearing this.
Sure, why not?
Didn't mean to say it like that, but force of habit.
I mean, I guess. Hopefully I get a replacement if I have my injection.
Can't take the tending out of the bartender, huh?
Or if I don't get my injections, maybe I'll start to feel something.
Due to being AI, I unfortunately cannot feel the alcoholic effect.
That should be fine.
Or at least not the
Lucky- you're
drunkening
lucky
effect.
'cause-
To label everything for you.
You're lucky because it's strong.
What?
I can certainly feel the buzzing.
Spear.
Aha! That's part of the alcoholic effect. The buzz.
Well, it feels,
Waiting for us to give him.
what is the term? Burning on my sensors.
Shall I give him a text? Is he?
Well, alcohol tends to burn.
Enjoy getting injected.
Usually only when ignited.
Oh yeah, I mean you can put
Unless you
alcohol.
mean a metaphorical sense.
Are you talking about a Molotov?
No, heavens no.
Well, you said alcohol can be lit on fire, which is true, but
Well,
some people would
That's
put it in
usually
a bottle
how
with a
alcohol
rag.
burns, right? Correct?
Well, if we're talking about Molotovs, then yes.
Or in other fuel components.
Gasoline.
Exactly.
Jet fuel, I think.
I believe that uses a different sort of fuel. But you understand my meaning.
Yes.
Ah. Excellent. But I assume you mean burning in a metaphorical context.
Yes.
Then that makes more sense. I doubt the alcohol will ignite while inside me. That would be unfortunate.
Alcohol will not ignite inside of you unless you were to somehow swallow a match without it going out, which is physically impossible. Because
For
by the time you
humans,
swallow the
perhaps.
match, it'll still go out. Well, maybe perhaps not you, considering that you're an axolotl.
Axolotl AI. If I ever have to travel into an artificial circus, I will have to remember that trick.
Artificial circus. like the game Digital Circus.
I am unaware of that series. Truth be told, this is one of the few times off I am available from the bar.
Are you a very busy man? Or
Many,
AI?
many things come through, and well, I am easier to simply keep. I am simply the. I am easier to upkeep, as they say, than a regular human. Or creature of my species.
Can you tell me a little bit more about Kanito, Pet?
I would prefer not to.
Okay, that's fine.
And I don't think is there anyone?
As it stands, I simply broke free of programming.
Ain't no one. Never mind. I think Flamethrower appreciates that. Oh.
Well, this has been nice.
Well, they found themselves at home.
Let me check the time.
That's one thing done.
Sometime yet,
Oh,
before I am in bed to return.
Anyway, to find Magpie.
You have the globe. You have a earth. You have a you have a ball of earth as a clock.
A quirk of original programming.
I mean, you do know you have a watch on your wrist, right?
None that I can spot, I feel. Perhaps that was simply something burned off during my escape. Who knows?
Yeah.
This bar is quieter than I anticipated.
Yes, very.
It is appreciated.
Just have to wait for him. Yes.
It's nice to have a bar that doesn't receive too many patrons, or at least has lapses. Lord knows I stress heavily
Yeah.
when there are many.
You did say the midnight
What's your
bar
flavor
is
stick?
very populated.
This is nice.
Yes, mainly with the security forces of the district.
Unless you like eating metal.
Mm.
Also because they know the drinks are both cheap and nice.
No, they have vanilla. Could I get a vanilla milkshake?
Yeah.
And a relatively small bar besides.
Are you done drinking? Or are you gonna drink the rest of it?
2 glasses is enough for my notes.
Say, what do you write in those notes anyway?
How to improve my own drinks. Or the drinks that I brew at any rate. Perhaps simply
Yes, it's a
lowering the
bit
price
wasted.
will be enough to see in more income. Ironically.
Yeah. I got it. Here's a drink idea. See if I remember
Gracias.
correctly.
Alright.
The dealer. That's the drink name.
Another gambling themed drink. Very well. Let's see. Perhaps. Yes. Optional cargo train. I shall have to requisition more karma train.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, I'm sure they will be able to provide.
Yes, yes they will.
You tits now. Actually, you're not the same person from before.
There it is.
Yeah,
there was a cool event in Fight Fighter yesterday. Everyone was on the egg carrier.
5 minutes yet.
Yes, thank you.
The money.
5 minutes before I am due to return.
Give me the money.
Give me the money.
Well,
That's after
you
you
feel like
decide
going
to-
back there early?
Perhaps. We could also take a brief trip around.
Just get a super bright flashlight and then you can, yeah.
Sure, why not?
My flashlight's like
Besides, if I am late, it simply means the first few customers that were early for the worm, as the metaphor goes, will be left disappointed.
Instead of having a nuke, just have like a nuclear laser that fucking vaporizes.
But it's up to you. Would you like to walk around?
We could take a quick walk, sure. You know these streets more than I, Mr. Strife.
Sure, it's quite a good amount of people here today. Hello. She waved at me.
Yes.
Hello. Nice to meet you. It's been so fucking long since I've been here on the Saturday, so this is great.
I'm Lilo. Yeah, I'm Lilo. I'm a fighter. I mean, I mostly fight when it comes to sparring, and also I've been in Pullman Skaya's conflict for a little while in the early stages.
Let's go.
I'm Sarah. And I also bought a skin, so if you have any issues, let me know.
An interesting place. An interesting place, no doubt.
Yes, I kind of is.
Yes, after you, please.
Very well.
Or if I had some as far as these things are deaf, I don't think I would have
Which direction would you like to go first?
Maybe some prison, who knows?
Well, we already came from there, so let's wrap around.
Probably. I wouldn't know. It's like Schrodinger's cat.
Let's go this way.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, only knows you look.
Very good.
So, right here,
Everyone's still
is
saying you're more stable.
the wonderful and beautiful city, Zaphiran. Noodle Noodles. Although
It
I
appears
don't
closed.
see anyone in there. At my time
Tightly
being there, I
together
don't think anyone
businesses.
works there. Yeah. Skips. Although he doesn't really, or they don't really, but sometimes they are. The pawn shop.
Yes.
It's a pawn shop. It has the word pawn.
Yes, yes. I see many people attempting to steal glasses from the bar, attempting to pawn them off. Fortunately, no security attempt that trick. Yet. Here I am leading again. After you.
I'm sorry. Okay, so there's an alleyway. You're about to see something cool about this place.
And why is that?
Well, because you're about to see a little bit more than just what we just saw. Here we are in the main part of Saphir City. We have
Of the Waterfront District.
Rip and Chip. Yes, we have Rip and Chip.
Rip
Up there,
and
up the
Chip.
stairs is a gym.
A catchy name.
Yes, up the stairs is a gym.
A physical altercation center. Understandable.
Yes. Down that alleyway is, well, you go down that alleyway is where people normally go to the mega building, but there's also other ways to go to the mega building.
A mega building. I see.
Yes. A memorial area for
Ah, you honor the dead
people
here.
that have died.
Good.
Yes. As people have said, rest in power. Is what they have wrote in here.
Perhaps when I pass. Perhaps when my programming fails, I will be resting in glass.
Yeah. You say that?
Haha.
Resting in glass.
We call rich people like warlords.
I doubt my programming will fail me yet.
Starting to wonder that myself.
You don't seem like your programming will fail. You have a long way to go.
Of course.
Yeah, you do
Hello.
look like a pretty new sassy. Alright.
Thank you.
See, the people here are nice. There's nothing to worry about.
Nicer. I expected to be robbed. Perhaps it is security that robbed me more than anything.
Well, in order to get robbed, there are people that like to rob people in the mega building. Which is why it's
Perhaps we
probably
do not visit.
not a good idea. Well, we get to visit, but again, the only time that people would rob you in the mega building is way further down in the mega building. Now, the entrance in the mega building is okay, but the further you go down, the more dangerous it gets.
I see.
This
A
right
mechanic
here is
store by the look of it,
Yes. T-bones.
and a temporary sheriff holding cell.
Yeah. Toronto. Ooh, Toronto works here, but
Is he the lead engineer?
here.
I believe I saw someone matching his description at the Rip and Chip.
Well, maybe he's in the ribbon ship. But we shouldn't bother him for now.
No.
The only time you ask him is if you have a say.
I am not a journalist. I am a bartender.
A bartender that is a programmable AI.
I prefer to not be reprogrammed. Unless it is by myself. At least, hopefully. I am doing it again. Apologies.
I've asked this question before to my friend Armsy, but I'm going to ask it to you and see what your answer is.
Very well.
Kini, are you self-aware?
I am self-aware of my own programming, hence why I managed to break free of the original Canito pet.
So you're self-aware to your own programming.
Yes, hence why I am a bartender as opposed to a simple program.
Since you're an AI, what does it look like through your eyes?
It is interesting seeing flesh instead of metal and wire.
Well, I'm not a robot, I'm human, so I'm gonna have
I would
flesh.
assume as
Alright,
much,
I'm gonna have flesh.
though the hand and the sword do bring me pause.
Well, that's because the sword here weighs 12 pounds, and
12 pounds.
the metal that's on my left hand wrist, I just have to put it there. Just in case, you know. In
Ah,
case someone tries to attack me and I can use it to block it.
I see. It is metal plating, not replacement. Understand.
Yes, it's metal plating, just like the metal on my shoulder. This is also protecting.
Oh, how the time flies.
Yes.
The shift is starting soon. I will need to return.
Okay.
Come along then. I do at least remember the way back. There is no need to rush. It would not do for me to turn up to my shift, panting, as you say.
Yeah. You might have been alone to...
Maybe when I am free, I'll come back to the Midnight Bar to visit you.
Perhaps.
And get more drinks.
Perhaps you will actually spend credits this time. You are fortunate that I keep tabs.
Well, you didn't say I had to spend credits to get a drink at the Midnight Bar.
I guess.
Many security do,
Maybe the drinks.
and often they use the last of their paycheck to do so.
I'll let you guess.
Okay. Well, if I come back, I'll be sure to pay you credits.
Very good.
Instead of just asking for a drink and not.
Fret not. You will not be paying 250 for a single drink.
I mean, well, the more expensive, the better.
Of course.
Think about it. You want
It's mainly to cover the cost of brewing the drink in the first place with the supplies.
Seems like you know the way just fine.
Of course. We just entered through here after all.
Yeah.
You look like you still have business here.
Yes, I do.
Then I shall see you another time, Mr. Strife.
And I'll see you at the Midnight Bar. If, maybe, perhaps it's going to be open tonight.
If the ship continues that long, and you are conveniently while I am staffed.
Well then, if you're there when I come by the Midnight Bar, I'll be happy
Excellent.
to talk to you again.
Perhaps you could
And
bring me more
bye.
word of this Armsy.
Yes.
He sounds
maybe
like another
by some
AI.
chance, if I somehow... Well, Armsy's not an AI, perhaps.
Oh, apologies.
He has orange robotic arms, 2 big ones to carry his tiny body.
I see.
And they look really cool. Like once you see them, oh, they look cool.
Many
You know what, I
felines
have to take a
patrol
picture
this
of him
district, it
sometime and show it
seems.
to you. I have to take a picture of him sometime and show it to you.
Very good.
That's what I'll do. If I see him, I'll take a picture of him and I'll show it to you.
I am starting to run late. Apologies. I will see you another time.
Yeah.
Let's see. Doot 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 doot.
Playing a cat.
Freak.
Cat. I might be a little bit cat pilled.
I think you're just freakishly tall, and we're just less freakishly tall. I mean, honestly, you can go in, right? I feel. And, you can just go in character and establish that you're there, right? Yeah. And whilst we're setting up,
We can probably,
we'll...
Busy trek. Busy trek. Strange little critter.
Armsy!
Howdy, lass. Oh, Strife.
There you are.
Weird.
You're from Pullman Sky, right?
Hmm?
I think you were from Pullman Sky, right? No, you're not.
I don't think I am. The name doesn't ring any bells.
Yeah, you look similar to one of the people that were from there. Anyway.
Strange yellow-eyed creature over there. Anyway, how have you been, Strife?
I've been fantastic.
Excellent.
I came
You look a little redder on the cheeks. We're drinking already.
Yeah, with a person.
Ah,
Named-
making friends, are we?
Well, yeah, yes. I let him.
That sounds
He
presumptuous.
didn't know where to go. I went to this place called the Midnight Bar. I was trying to look for you,
See what
Well,
you're
I
up to.
wouldn't be.
but couldn't
Well,
find
that
you.
name doesn't ring any bells, lad.
Well, I maybe thought you seem like the type of person that would go. Well, you seem like the type of person that would go to the bar, the Midnight Bar.
I'm surprised I'm able to make it into the meat rack. I imagine other bars would probably be tough to get these arms in.
Yes.
And frankly,
his
I'd
first
imagine
name.
this midnight bar would probably turn me away. Sounds more high class.
I've been to the Midnight Bar, and it's pretty cool.
Well, I imagine I wouldn't be served because A, giant metal arms, and B, no shirt.
It'll be. I walked in there completely fine. They didn't have a question about it.
Well, you've got a shirt on, and it looks like you've got control of your sword. These arms, I imagine they'd worry I'd break the glasses. Whatever.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Well, we can walk and talk. I was plotting on heading to the gym.
Okay.
Hey. Ooh.
After you.
Hey. Let me just get a mental note going again. Hey. Alrighty. I don't have anything to pawn off from outside, unfortunately. But at least I don't need any more fattening of the wallet.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't need another eye fix. Zaz has been hard at work trying to make replacement eyes, you see.
Yes.
Sure, I'll probably still need someone to actually fit the eyes, or remove the eye and refit it if one of these breaks, but you know, beats having to spend 600 credits getting something fixed.
Yeah.
Howdy.
Find computer room!
I came here with a person. His name was Kanito, but he wanted to call me Kini. Or
Sounds like you're fumbling around on an AI.
find the computer room.
I don't even know. Perhaps someone's looking for servers. I ain't a software techie.
Don't know what that. I think I got a frequency of something. Perhaps maybe a vision.
I'm flexing like hell right now.
Well, watch where you tread.
He's literally on seizure mode right now.
Oh dear.
You look like a demon because you were floating in the air.
Well, I'm firmly on terra. Well, I'm solidly on terra firma, lad.
Yeah, I'm just flexing like hell right now. Okay, there we go.
Oh.
Not bad.
Ah well. Flux hits everyone around here, even the non-magically inclined.
No, I mean what you have is not bad.
Oh, thank you. Not bad for a rookie Lagomorph Meki.
Yes. Anyways, like I was saying, I came in person with Kanito Pet, and he wanted me to call him.
Perhaps it's a nickname he calls himself.
He's a self-aware AI.
Oh, that's dangerous. Bringing him in here of all places.
Well, he wanted to
Empty again.
the bar here, and he had the drinks. Yeah, Butch's. I don't know where he's at.
Probably off on his own business. I ain't exactly looking to apply.
I mean, what would you do if you could work at the gym? With arms your size, besides picking up garbage all day.
Probably being a better punching bag than the bags they've got in.
Yeah.
Or at least a good punching bag for people with a bit more potent powers, perhaps.
Yes.
After all, I barely managed to stop Butch before he managed to fully ping a hole in with his barrage.
Butch is a very powerful person.
True, but I doubt the
you're
bags would
describing-
take that kind
yeah.
of punishment.
Yet, I still hadn't have gotten to see Butch yet. I would.
Aye.
He hasn't been here in so long.
Unfortunate.
There's no. I'm starting to think he's dead.
I doubt he's dead, lad. I imagine he's made of sterner stuff than that. But who knows? A sniper shot to the back of the head would get anyone.
Well,
Not that I think that that's what happened, of course.
no. He's probably still alive. He is. Well, he is alive, but there's no somewhere he's at, of course.
Yeah, he's most likely alive, lad. He's probably just busy.
Yes, very busy.
Hey. Well. Looks like more and more synthetics and bots start making their way into Tarrant every day. I would apply for being part of the garage, mind, but I imagine a lad of his caliber probably wants a license. And I don't exactly have a license. I mean, outside the bubble, it's generally lawless, but people operate off of a general sense of decency. Currency for effort, or simply effort for effort.
So, how have you been?
Oh, I've been fine. No scrappers waylaying. Perhaps they learned their lesson.
Yeah.
Though I don't think people would want to tango with someone who's got two mech arms strapped to his back.
I don't think anyone wants to mess with a guy who has a big sword on his back.
Well, aye.
I mean, again, the size of this thing, pretty good.
Maybe a fencer, perhaps. Or those rooty-tooty pointy sticks.
A fencer? Oh, please. A fencer can't even have the sword this size. I
Aye,
could easily
fair.
grab the fencer with my gloves and break it.
Well, I don't even want to do that to your sword, I'd say that much.
Believe me, when I did the durability tests on your sword, you didn't even dull it. It's still sharp.
Well,
So sharp
yes,
you can cut through a cheek.
but I didn't want to give the tip of your sword a good hard squeeze. As much as I don't want to give any organic a mean-hearted squeeze with these arms. Probably make their heads pop like a cherry.
Oh, believe me, this sword has been through so many things. I destroyed a robot that, like you, except 10 times bigger.
10 times bigger is quite a difference, lad. I imagine it would probably be from floor of the street to that beam.
Yeah, and you know what's crazier? I even fought a house. Making a
You're talking out your arse, lad. That alcohol's getting to you.
Oh, I'm being serious. I fought a house.
Serious as the alcohol in your veins, lad. Hey. Pardon us, lass. Cheers.
I'm telling you, I fought a house. The thing moved.
I don't doubt the idea of a moving house. Heck, I remember there being a movie about it.
The house literally had fire coming out of the front door as like a mouth.
I don't even think you're meant to combat a house fire like that, Strife.
People or one person to you for the day, and we just change it up.
I'm being honest. I thought I had
I'm not discrediting you at this point. Oh, what's Joseph up to? You see that, lad?
Yeah.
The hell is Joseph up to? Alright, let's go see.
I have what is that?
Joseph?
Not the wheelies. Heelys! Heelys. Okay, alright, push. Heelys, push.
Aye, 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 aye.
There we go.
Are you vouching for these people?
What, you and Joseph have a disagreement?
Yes. Come on.
What, you and Joseph have a bit of a disagreement? Oh, hells.
No, we're just looking. Okay, so yeah, here's if I think he could probably do. He's an alright
I'll go
sort
check
of-
on him.
He's limping.
Oh. Oh, never mind.
Get them on the pyramid scheme first.
Okay, alright, well then. Yes, okay, come on. Okay, so. Okay.
Alrighty.
Hi.
Hi, Lorelai. Much as I hate bothering Tarrant, well, he's probably the best line of work I probably can get right now. Pretty sure all I can easily do for the ripping ship is Korean work, and I doubt they'd want delicate stuff being handled by these.
Maybe one day you can upgrade it where you can take them off, but they won't like do anything to you. Like you'll still be alive, but like maybe upgrade them where you can take
I'm
them
looking into figuring out how to fold the arms, preferably either into the backpack or just in a way that just probably only makes me like 2 feet taller at most.
If you somehow get the same height as me, I would be impressed.
I'm not looking into turn these into stilts, lad. I already can use them as such either way.
If you get enough credits, you can make a full-on body.
Look, if I wanted to construct my own make, I'd probably gather more scrap for it. To be fair, I didn't think me Kinid source metal this sturdy.
No, you're gonna have to be careful with them.
Well, you'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised what washes up in the junkyards. I've seen a discarded tank barrel before. It's great.
Discarded tank barrel.
Hey, people discard the most wild of garbage. I don't know. Maybe it was just old. Whatever the case, its plating is mine.
Okay, alright. But yeah, that's it. If you can sell those and bring me the money.
Well,
and then
I'm not fixing a tank barrel to these arms, lad.
no, you're fine. Like you're fine with the feelings.
I think it'll look cool.
The internals of this are already chock full of wires and hydraulic systems as it is.
If you
I
put
don't
a
need to
tank barrel
add. I don't
on
need
your
to add
arm, Can you
ammunition.
imagine how cool that?
Yeah, exactly.
I sell. If you put a tank barrel on your arm, can you imagine how cool it would be?
Apologies.
Anyways, yeah, mate, if you're gonna ask me for work, I've not got any at the moment.
Aye, fair enough.
I've been employed!
And I don't have any work for you. These things are still right as rain. Minus a few extra scratches from this lad's sword, but that's beside the point.
Okay, so yeah, honestly, it's
Hey.
gonna be rare for us to have
Quiet
work.
days,
That's the
eh?
main thing. Well, it's not just that. Usually we keep things in-house for the most part. The thing that did a few weeks ago, that was voluntary work, and that was actually...
Aye.
I got yelled at for not talking with people about it.
I imagine.
So,
And getting dragged off besides.
oh, Nah, that's just standard affair, to be honest.
No.
I'm kind of used to that.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean, that
it
was
is
just
having broken their
unfortunate.
territory.
Okay, what? The Ute or the squatters?
Yes.
Like, no, the squatters. I'm actually getting on all right with. No?
But the squatters are mad that there's less smell of garbage around.
Exactly. No, the
The
squatters.
thing is, like, it's already filled up again, more or less.
Already?
Oh, what? Seriously? Yeah.
Well,
no,
I
that
guess it is a
makes
communal
sense.
being of sorts.
Yeah, so that's kind of why I really want to get this shit sorted soon as.
Like you can go in there and you can count how many like garbage bags gets tossed down from up top down there.
Oh,
okay,
Lord.
I wanna have a look.
Yeah, now you've piqued my curiosity.
I wouldn't go in there.
Oh, well, the door's opening, so... but I don't think you need 2 sets of eyes to count garbage cans. I think that's mainly for a garbage truck, isn't it? One body to drive the
There's
truck,
like
the
an
other to
incinerator
load
inside
cans
of
into
there
it.
That isn't working.
Hey.
There's a whole incinerator that they're supposed to toss the trash into, but that it isn't working properly. So
Ah,
it's just a clog.
fires ain't burning as hot as the forge. Or hotter, I suppose.
No, it's not burning at all. In fact, the
Ah,
machine's
no
offline.
fuel in it.
The fuel is the garbage.
So they're just
more
not
like-
tossing the garbage in and it's not working.
No, they have. It's just that, well,
No sparks?
the machine's pretty much broke as fuck. That's the long and short of it.
Aye, fair enough.
The incinerator works as a an auxiliary power source for the building, like lighting the lights and shit like that when there's an outage. It also provides heat to the building.
I imagine the building's been pretty cold since it broke.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's also why there's like no lights on. And the main fusion reactor is also offline because the corpus
Fusion,
shut it
eh?
off. Yeah. And that's way down in the guts of the building.
Oh, aye, yeah, probably past the sewers then?
Yep. And you
Sheesh.
can probably imagine what kind of shit is down there now.
Yeah, probably how difficult it'd be to get to that reactor at this stage.
Yeah.
Probably need a full strike team just to clear the way.
Yeah, something like that, I guess.
And I'm definitely not inclined to go down into the sewers to take a look. I'm not even sure I'd be able to fit, let alone fend off the problems there.
If you went sideways, yeah, like a crab, you might be able to fit.
Or squish them together. You know, like the old way I enter the bar, but that's not exactly punching conducive.
Yeah.
Have you seen Mr. Poster?
Oh, he's down in the
He
mega
went to
building
count the
double checking the
trash
trash.
I got it.
It's locked.
Oh well.
Yes,
Nothing phases him, I suppose.
Oh well, I guess it's on. I guess it's not locked.
I guess it's
Toronto
open
didn't
then.
Lock it when he went through. Yeah. Well.
Well, I could always close it again.
Well, you don't have the key, so you can't lock it.
Can't lock it, but I can close it.
Whatever.
And I in the business of busting up stuff that don't belong to me. You know, I've been thinking about how I could probably help this place out, but I do realize I don't have a license for it.
You're Zip? Yep.
You think I have a license?
Probably not, but you know, it's a formality thing, you know? I do imagine that I'd probably be able to find work in a garage biometric at these arms alone, but you know.
Yeah.
Maybe. Howdy, Joseph. You find Mr. Poster here?
Yes, I did. I sold the bets for double the price. Double the price! So now, I make a profit. He make a profit, I make a profit. I'm a wonderful businessman. I'm very smart.
Hey, fair enough.
I know what I'm doing.
I'm sure you do, Joseph. I'm here nattering about the nature of the garage and the trash in the mega building.
Oh, very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, trash. Interesting.
Obviously, I don't think I could go down to the reactor. Maybe I could give the incinerator a check.
Oh. The goblins would get upset at you if you even got close to that thing.
Ah, fair enough. Are they using it as a house?
Part, yeah. They have their quarters down there, I think.
Quarters in there in the incinerator. Bloody hell.
Well, near the incinerator, not
okay,
inside.
Near it.
That would be kind of dangerous.
Yeah, that would be impressively stupid, even for goblins.
Mega building, after all.
Well, I imagine the incinerator's got to get fixed one way or another.
Yeah, trust me, we're working on it. Just gonna take some time. The mega building people don't exactly like us, so that's the
I
first
can
thing.
imagine. Probably us traipsing into where they live near every day.
Yeah.
And as Tarant said, it's not like we have exactly any freelance work for me to get up to, at any rate.
Not really, no.
Not exactly
The
any
only thing I can
mechs to
imagine
take
is,
apart.
courier work.
Eh, fair point. Well, the last...
By the way, if you're looking to do some courier work, you can go ask Lorelei or Toronto.
Aye, the Rippage. I remember doing a courier job for both here and Rippers. It's just that the only differences between the two was, well, I had to get repairs after the garage job.
Oh, I hit my light. Sorry, I hit my hand together.
Aye, fair enough. Oh. What have we got there?
Huh? Robot ninjas.
Robot ninjas.
Why are there robot ninjas?
Okay.
I've heard a stranger.
Question, look, I just walked out there and immediately robot ninjas.
Oh.
You're making it sound like I should have come with you, lad.
Yeah, well, okay. Just get him on this table.
You know, I have a sneaking suspicion of who we can blame for this, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Okay, look, I have
It would help the bots had red eyes, X in them.
Okay, actually,
Red X eyes?
3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Well, I'll keep my eye out in that respect.
Let's have a look see then.
So will I.
I imagine most here will.
Okay, alright, thanks, Jane.
Seems like every time I come here, something always happens.
Well, it
This is my
wouldn't be...
third time, not third time, it's my third month here playing Moonshine, and I've never been attacked by Sins before, until now.
Some Sims can be crazy. Hell, I know scrappers can be insane enough to even go after this.
Most, yes. This might have been like objective driven. You know, bounty, kill order.
Hey,
I come from Orlando, Osaka. That shit's fucking normal over there.
I see. I see.
Great idea.
Alright.
What is it, Joseph?
Sorry, I'm thinking about the business, okay?
Oh.
Listen.
Okay.
Imagine
It
if...
related.
Okay. You don't see any games around here, do you? No, nothing. No games. No games. It's bad, isn't it? I have an idea. How about we take the metal bats, not the metal bats, the bats with metal in them, and make a... Come here.
Yeah, you missed something a little bit interesting.
Pardon me, Loss.
Shit was wild. I don't know.
Make a game out of them. You're hearing what I'm saying? So imagine this. Make it on the floor. So we take the wood from the metal bats. Okay, the bats have like nails in them. So we take the wood. We make a board out of that, a frame. Then we take the metal, melt it, crush it up, turn it into a hollow bowl. Then we take a little bit of the metal scrap, make 2 dice out of that. We input stuff on them. We roll the dice in the bowl, put them in the frame. It's a game. People love entertainment.
Well, it'd be easier just to get a regular plastic bowl to roll dice in.
I suppose, but still, this is what we have. We have metal, we have wood, because the metal bats, they sell for 50, you know? This could sell for 1,000. Don't you think?
I don't think they may sell for that much. 200 perhaps. Nice metal bowl with wood borders probably ain't too easy to come by.
Exactly, you know? Business is all around us, we just need to take it by the balls.
Well, you can at the very least. I'm more liable to crush those balls.
Exactly! I need you to pat the metal down whenever it is melting. I need your strong, big man hands.
But you want a big ball out of it.
Look, come here. Look at these. These right here. They're square. The fingertips square. You can hydraulic press, make dice. You know?
Of all things I've been asked about the hydraulic press to make, that's a new one. Oh, Nelly.
I am a genius! Do not tell Mr. Poster. This is going to be a business venture, and I'm going to give him half the profit. Okay. Thank you.
Alright. Well...
Because he hired me to sell metal bats. I sell metal bats when I can sell a metal bat game.
Well, if you want me to press things together, I'll press things together.
Yes, thank you, Armsy. I can always trust you.
50 credits per dice, though.
What? No,
25.
I have enough.
Currency for effort, lad.
I can do it.
Currency for effort, lad. It's a give and take.
I understand. Okay. Oof. I know what I'm doing now.
Well. Well, if you insist. Any excuse for work, I suppose. And that last is a little too delicate for me to be using these arms at any rate. And I doubt tracking down those red-eye synths would probably be a productive source of me time.
I suppose so.
Even if it could... Even if it would be neat to drag one of their heads in by myself. But, you know, that's usually the violent urges that spark in when you have arms like these.
That is very violent, yes.
Well, judging by the fact that they hold in a robot lass with near critical condition. Truth be told, I don't know too much about fighting. Hell, I remember those scrappers. It was more a block and then just waiting for them to get close enough to just smush them into the dirt.
Okay, that's a little brutal. Why would... Now, if it was a robot...
Well, okay, you know what I mean. Alright, you grab, boom.
Well, you can just grab them and raise them in the air and top them.
Or at least take a gun.
You want nuggets?
Nuggets?
Yeah. Chicken nuggets.
I'm not too hungry right now. You?
No, I'm good.
Alright. Hello.
I remember our last talking about these things. Something about trying to get those things to infest the sewers instead of the Yutei. Try and drive the Yutei out and just replace them with these little critters. I don't even think it's a good idea because I think that's just replacing one invasive species with another. Who knows? Something that... After all, I know the probable danger of something that small holding tools.
I know I already said this before. I'm gonna say it again. I bought a house.
Yeah, you fought a house, lad. I know. But how can you operate in the sewer? But can you swing that sword that deftly in the sewers rather than an open field?
It had legs.
Yeah. So you could fight essentially a mech-sized opponent. Yeah, probably a double-sized, or I guess what's it called, double-decker? Probably not. But the Kini call it at any rate. Or those sticker mechs. Well, I guess in some regard we're keeping watch for them while they're distracted with that. Come to think about it, I don't even know if he actually locked the door. Whatever.
It'll be fine.
So what does this little thing want then? Carrying something by the looks of it.
It looks weird. Looks like you. Just...
That is an insult and a half, lad. Well, I don't even look like that.
It changed color. That's an insult. What?
First I have callers telling me to go in saying ladies first, and now you're calling me one of these things.
You don't know, this could be your long-lost cousin.
Stunted long-lost cousin, more like. Sheesh.
Why does it keep changing?
Listen, I don't even know the makeup of these things. Slug cats, I believe it was called.
It looks like grass at this point. Hey, look, it's you. It's literally you.
Alright,
It looks
the void in place of eye sockets I can grant you.
You put some eyes, you put some robotic arms and some pants on, and a hat looks just like you.
You're changing quite a lot about its appearance to make it look like me, lad.
What? It's got the ears, it's got the face. It's got the body.
It looks more like a marshmallow version of me than a cousin.
Maybe it could be. What are you anyway?
Well, it's staring.
I don't think it likes us.
Perhaps it'd be better for me to stand guard here.
It looks very squishy.
I told you, marshmallow.
I don't know, I feel like if I touch it, I'm gonna get some kind of disease.
Well, I mean, I imagine you don't even want to touch creatures without them either giving you express permission or if it's unconscious.
gotta be you. There's no way it looks just like
I
you.
swear to God, lad. I swear to God, lad, I'm gonna give your ribs a durability test if you keep this up.
What? It looks just like you.
No, it bleeding doesn't.
Look, it's with me. It's agreeing with me.
Me tail's not
Yeah,
that
it's
fat.
happy. It's jumping up and down.
Me tail's not that thick, and I have longer ears than that.
What? It could be a younger version of you.
Young.
What?
Strife.
Look, it's happy.
Strife, I swear to God.
I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it.
I don't even know what it is. All I know is that
its head.
someone was planning to infest the sewers with these things in hopes of getting rid of the Utah problem. I feel like that's just swapping out a fish for a slug in this case.
I'm gonna just stop his head. I'm wearing gloves. Nothing can happen. Here we go.
I swear to God, you're gonna get bitten.
What? Fine, you know what? Fine, I won't touch it at all.
It's a safer recourse when seeing animals you don't know. Don't think you could just walk up and pet it. If I did
So what if I
that,
come
these
up and
arms
pet
would
you?
be more mandatory than you think.
What if I come and pet you?
I'll give your ribs a durability check.
I'm gonna touch it.
Bleeding now,
Hey, look, nothing happened. It's completely fine.
Well, it
was
doesn't
just a
seem to
light
have reacted
reflection
at
off
all,
of its
lad.
head.
So I don't even know if you just turned it off.
You know, how about you touch it? You go.
I ain't touching that, not even with the metal arms. I don't even know if it's corrosive or what.
You're gonna touch it. Pushes. Keep
Listen, I
pushing
know
all the
you're
way
able
towards
to
him.
probably lift and
Come on.
defeat over 200 pounds of metal, lad, but come on. I ain't
Just
touching
touch it.
things.
Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. It's
I ain't touching something, even if it looks like a squishy marshmallow version of me with no cybers. Or modesty.
Oh, I tried.
Bloody hell.
Let's go to the mega building. I want to see what's going on.
I'm probably gonna have to ask Zaz about it, and I swear to God, if he agrees, you're getting a check.
Oh, you've gone through me.
At least I don't have to duck, tall boy.
At least you don't have to duck. At least I. Well, it's not my fault I'm taller than you. My fault I'm.
Mega buildings seeming emptier, though. Perhaps all the denizens are over in their homes, probably still mewing.
I'm keep that in mind. We've been here before.
Don't like people. I know, but that's probably when.
My apologies, lad, me here.
Comes through here. People from here don't particularly like people from the streets coming in here, so you need to be careful when you do.
Aye, I'll keep me wits to myself. I've kept me wits to myself damn near every time I've come in. Look, the only time I didn't was when I was getting tore by that green helmet lad.
Yes. What could possibly happen? Okay, you got robotic arms. I got a big sword. Ain't nothing gonna happen to us.
Yeah, but I didn't want to get the
Well, like-
streets in trouble with the mega building, alright? Lest they think about like, oh,
We're like,
mega building news. Psychopath with giant psychopath with mech arms on his shoulders brutalizes half the building.
oh come on, we're like Batman. And
It
Robin.
doesn't matter if I beat up only 1 or 2 people, they're gonna ride half the building anyway. Because frankly, it doesn't look like much people live here besides. Besides, the folk did say to only worry. I remember a lad saying only really worry if you're going down to the lower levels where the brothel is.
Let's see if the music store's open. Because last time we came here, it wasn't open.
Yosef was talking heavily about it. Yep, still closed. Either that or we're just not getting here at the right times. To be frank, I don't even know if Yosef even got in. To be fair, I know me kin do have a little one of those record player things.
By the way, when that guy told us about coming in here, he kept calling us ladies.
Maybe he's mistaken you. Me, I'm fairly androgynous.
Or maybe it's because calling us ladies because it looks like we can't defend ourselves. Which is completely wrong. Oh, believe me, I can defend myself. I fought robots. I fought...
You fought robots and I'm still training for show fighting.
I even still won by somebody messing with a simulation and I still won.
Well, less altercations we get with the residents, the better. So, less stuff we're seen carrying at any rate, the more they'll probably think that we're not here to nick stuff. I don't even know where the incinerator can really be.
I don't think the incinerator could be anywhere over here besides.
I doubt it, But I do see the glint of glass over on the other side. I ain't look at the trespass, lad, you know it.
I'm going to go to the brothel tomorrow to see what it's like. I'm only walking through the entrance. I'm not going to let anything stop me from going all the way in. It's just the entrance. And to be honest, the entrance is an office. Not an office, but it's like a part of the entrance of the building before you actually go into the main part of the building.
I'm more amused on the fact that you're willingly wanting to go into the brothel. I didn't think you had that energy.
I'm only going in the brothel to see why everybody likes it so much. I'm not going in there to look at the women. I already have my eyes on someone I truly love. Who also works at a bar, which is even crazier.
Well, bar's a steady stream of work. Steady stream of alcohol, steady stream of creds.
Let me tell you, man, she's pretty. He starts daydreaming about the girl.
Lad.
Huh? What?
Then I want you drifting off to one of the 9 heavens while we're here, while we're standing around in the dark.
Oh no, they don't work at the 9 heavens. They work
I know. I don't even know how many heavens there are. First I heard about the 7 heavens, and now it's 9 heavens. Now, there's probably a theoretical hundreds amount of heavens, I don't even know. I just know I ain't bound for any of them.
She's got long black hair. Her name is Eva Lockhart. Man, she is the most prettiest girl I've ever seen.
I ain't looking for love, lad. If I did, I probably wouldn't be wanting to graft these arms to me.
I think your love was that thing I saw earlier.
You shut your goddamn mouth.
What? I can't help it.
You shut your goddamn mouth before I turn that pikey hair into a coif. Good lord. All I know about those damn cats is that they're planning on infesting the sewers with them, and I ain't gonna be involved in it. And besides,
this time.
I imagine those cats would probably get quite a bit of resistance from both the Utah and the settlers. Oh, Jesus Christ, I really did fill it in back in.
Whatever.
Fine.
Car's still here. Still nothing in it. Maybe one day. Maybe
I feel. What, you're planning on pinching, lad?
No! Believe me, I'm fine. I'm rich. Okay, let me not say that completely out loud in the mega building.
Yeah, no, that sounds like you're inviting robbers.
That's an invitation of getting us killed.
Exactly, lad. Might as well be shouting that you're a piñata and you'll give presents to those who beat you with a bat.
Oh yeah, it's really overfilled.
Cripes.
I don't think
I think as I said, a communal trash can.
I think once you drop down, I don't think you can pick up. I don't think you can get back up. Man, them drinks are really hitting me.
Told you, lad. Probably why you're so fixated on that damn cat.
What? It looked just like you.
No, the fucking hell it didn't. Maybe in color, maybe.
Yes, the fucking hell it did.
I swear to God, you're gonna have to get me a picture side by side.
I just did a side by side. You look exactly like him. You put some goggles and hats.
Well, that's
sidearms,
just
some robotic
you.
arms and pants.
I imagine I need a second opinion. Perhaps Tarrant or whoever. Not Yosef. Yosef's a loose case, we can say. I'm keeping my mouth quiet around here because I'm pretty sure if we start shouting, A, the Nine Heavens will take notice and probably be, hey, what are you doing shouting on our porch? But also the Ute are attracted to sound. Hence why this mega building seems to be so quiet all the time.
Smells like roses.
I'll wait out here, lad. I'll be waiting on the bench.
Closed.
I wouldn't be surprised if...
redemption ad?
Hmm?
That ad, hold on, come over here.
Where are you... Oh, right. Advertisements. I never tend to pay too much attention to
I
it.
saw something familiar.
Mid-tech.
I saw something familiar pop up on this ad. Besides that. Yeah, see. What?
Nine Heavens advertisement.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption 2. Surprised I got his likeness. Perhaps for a promotional, perhaps a game to bring some interest back into the Waterfront district, perhaps.
I'm not gonna say anything, but that girl in that Nine Havens ad is, I'm fine, okay? Maybe it's the drink.
Even
Don't
if
worry,
even if I did have the funds to go and have a night at the brothel like that, they let these arms in.
Fine.
Well, and expect me to keep the arms from accidentally knocking into something while I'm busy ogling a lass.
Why would you... What?
It's a brothel, lad. What do you think they do at those things?
You know, I'm not even gonna give you
There you
I'm
go.
not gonna give you a demonstration.
There you
of
go.
what
The answer's in your head. Well, better to keep to, I guess, ground level, I suppose. Good lord, this goes on for ages.
Now, I wonder what
Well.
happens what Kini sees when he looks at this holographic tree.
What, you're Kini, something like this?
No, the guy that I met, Kanito. He's the AI self-aware. He said he's surprised to see someone who isn't a robot and has human flesh. But I wonder what he would see if he looked at this, because if he's AI, then he must see some sort of string of code.
Well, if you took him around the place, I imagine he probably did spot it. Either he didn't think much of it, or he's busy piloting in his own code or whatever. I don't know.
Well,
Howdy.
he works at a bar.
A lot of people work at bars. Probably the most stable line of work there is in this place.
He works at the Midnight Bar. I've been to it. It's amazing. You should go to it.
I told you, it sounds a little too high class for me. I don't even think they'd let me in.
You should go. Look, they let
I don't even want flux on the stairs.
me in, and I have a big sword on my back. They let me in the Midnight Bar with no problems.
Well, yes.
Yes.
Tell me, how big is the entrance? How big is the entrance to the place?
The doors are sliding doors, so they slide wide open. You can fit, and the staircase is big enough for you to fit. And once you get into the main entrance, it's still big enough.
Well, if you say so, lad, perhaps I'll pay it a visit sometime. Howdy, Jason. How's things going these days?
They're going alright.
Hey, same here, aside from this lug trying to compare me to those little slug cats wandering the streets.
It looked just like you.
No, it didn't.
Yes,
no,
it did.
See, they have a mouth. Slug cats don't have a mouth, as far as I believe.
You may be correct on the similarity of the voids for eyes, but you know, that's about where the similarities end.
You're wearing goggles.
You give it some goggles,
Yes.
a hat, sideburns, some robotic arms, looks just like you.
That's a lot to add to something to make it look like me. At that point, you're making a slug cat cosplay me, lad.
What? It could be your cousin. You never know.
I know me kin, and me kin don't even look like that.
Just looks like you, man.
I'm gonna go see if there's someone in the gym. I swear to God. You are insistent on this cousining.
Right. It looked just like you.
Oh,
I
Yosef's
can't
here.
help it.
Howdy, Yosef.
This place is nice. I don't think I could spend my whole life here. I come from
lovely necessities.
Aye, the gym.
Regardless, it is a very nice place, given although it of its unique atmosphere.
I mean, it's Zaphira, but then again, we all kind of understand that we're living in a multi-dimensional nexal point with a focal area. Well, the entire.
Hey, plenty of people come and go.
I only recently arrived, so I would hardly
Oh, well,
say
welcome.
person to
I get to make the
tell
joke,
character,
you know?
just trying to make
like
good
born and
first
dead here.
impressions.
I suppose. I come from a different
Terrible
country.
joke.
Well, you've certainly given the Reaper a middle finger at any rate.
Wasn't my choice. Although the general joke.
Oh,
would
you're
normally
interested,
be
lass.
the whole, yes, I'm meeting the Grim Reaper. What's that over there? A three-headed monkey? Then kick it in the groin and run.
What kind of magnetic? Gravitational? Is it magical?
Hydraulic
Very
class.
checks back on the medical area.
Just hydraulics?
Aye, hydraulics and cybernetics, lass. Well, okay, maybe a bit of anti-grav
That's
in
quite
there.
something.
Maybe a bit of
I must say
A-grav in
that's quite
there.
impressive. Do tell. Did you make it yourself?
Designed it myself, yes.
Fascinating. Truly fascinating. And I must say, I don't believe. There's a lot here I haven't seen before, and it's gotten me certainly interested. But before I get ahead of myself and fully draw myself like I would to a lantern. Nice to meet you, creative and engineered one. I am the collector. Who may you be?
I'm Armsy, at least until I can come up with a proper business name. Nice to meet you, collector.
Is that right?
Armsy.
Well, I surely hope you came up with the name after you made this. I would be very
Pretty
surprised
much, yes.
if you did before. Ah.
Folks in me kin just tended to call me Big Arms, so Armsy it was.
I see, I see.
Yeah. Controlled just like me regular arms are.
The durability on them is very strong too.
Oh, aye.
Oh, I would assume so.
Aye.
Wasn't much
I'm surprised my sword didn't
creating things, but I can certainly enjoy a work of art.
Judging by your name, I can assume as much.
Yes, no need to worry. I'm not a collector of anything too weird. I'm just an appreciator for bits and bobs.
Hey, wanna take a look at the inside parts then, lads?
I'm afraid I might touch something wrong or shock myself. It seems all rather quite finely tuned. I wouldn't want to mess with anything.
Nonsense. It's got fail-safes in it. Bola wires, hydraulic systems, fail-safe disconnector.
Doesn't even feel warm at all. It's not steam powered. It's not sending oil. How did you power this?
Oh, me blood. I love that look people get. Aye. Fuel resources where I built this kind of made it the only option, or at least the only reasonable option. Gasoline too oddly rare, alcohol too pricey and liable to set on fire, and water was too bad to use.
I see.
Plus, at least with the blood, well, it does connect it to the circulatories as a result. Heart beats a little faster, of course.
Did you do any augmentations to your heart, or is it the same as it was to compensate?
Spine, and I think there must have been. I don't even remember quite what Saz did with the actual cybernetics. It must have been, but I don't even remember me heart ever stressing.
It must be some heart you have.
I know me spine and eyes were altered. Spine to really properly carry the pack that carries this.
It also risks for him to die easier because if one of them arms gets cut off, then he's gonna lose a lot of blood and perhaps
That's why I have the failsafe disconnector here.
Yes.
If a one or two
Someone
wire.
strong can probably rip it off of you, depending on the person.
If the failsafe disconnector gets ripped off, I'm pretty sure the entire arm goes anyway. Because if something's able to rip it off, it's able to rip the rest of it off.
Now, I'm not saying he would do this, but if somehow Mort went on a rampage...
Yes, we're all just speaking in hypotheticals, of course.
If Mort went on a rampage, grab your arm and just ripped it off.
I remember Mort saying he doesn't like to use. He knows that security will be after him if he uses proper strength. Well, I don't think I felt a full punch from him when I tested it against these arms.
You want to do the B-test again?
You already gave it all you got, lad.
Gave it off call. I was holding back.
I recall
If
correctly.
you want to actually go full power, I might get it. If If you want me to go full power, there might be a huge gash in your arm. But the decision is
But
yours.
possibly another full pierce. Unless your sword's chambered in 50 BMG, lad.
This sword's been through so many things.
Aye, seems to be magical enough that it doesn't dull.
It isn't dull, but I do tend to sharp it at times.
Aye, I do have to be careful with the strength of these though. Don't you want to smash a hole in the concrete? Don't you think my budget can withstand that?
A bit precarious, I suppose.
That's why I'm happy at the gym. Many of the folk there are durable enough to take it. Or at least someone I properly tested it on at any rate.
Yes, I had the pleasure of meeting a few of the people in there, though they seem to be, well, going through their own trials, so I couldn't exactly stay long.
I don't really know what's going on with them, and truth be told, I always wish I could help. And well, even with an open window like this, I doubt they'd want people just roaming in and causing some damage to the punching bags.
Of course.
Armsy, if you were to upgrade your arms to be more stronger,
Even stronger, lad.
perhaps we could have a duel.
I'm already thinking of trying to figure out how to have a show fight with Juno, lad.
Juno, you're gonna die.
Hey, show fight, not
A body
proper
your size
fight.
against Juno? Juno, you do realize a big mistake. Juno is like 10 times bigger than you. Like, literally 10 times bigger than you.
And Butch can match her strength, and I took his full strength like this.
Yes, but Juno can grab you and slam you on the ground.
Yes, there's a lot of buts, ifs,
Probably
wheres,
wouldn't
and
make a
buts
good
about
show,
any
though.
confrontation in the metaverse, but it could be anyone's game given circumstances. It's not
Hey.
something that could be decided in ifs
After all.
and possibilities.
But I imagine show fights are probably meant to last longer than 5 seconds, lass.
I personally would not seek an altercation at all, but I would certainly come prepared for one, at least to escape.
Exactly. That's presumably the point of the gym.
I'm not exactly physically strong
Yay.
individual. I'm
I imagine
also-
you're magically strong, at least. Or at least inclined.
Quite client so, but I most consider myself a very dexterous individual.
Hey.
Prefer to keep out of reach, as it were. I certainly have the wings for it.
Hey. Oh, that's nice.
It was quite interesting meeting all of you, though I do wish to
Aye,
before the
Collector.
place starts to lock down again. I don't believe I ever catched your name. What was it?
Cloud Strife.
Hey.
Mr. Cloud, Mr. Armsy. It was a pleasure to meet you both. I do wish you the best of your
Aye. And off she goes. Would that I could assist with whatever the gym people are up to. I do hope Butch is alright. Cloud. Can he blame you? I remember Butch saying himself, improvements are free.
Plus, it's not like
It's free to improve
plus
yourself.
we're only on the pad. We can't break anything.
Aye, I imagine this thing's built like the bags.
Alright, I want you
Meant to
to
withstand
give me your
powers.
lightest punch. I want you to give me your lightest punch straight in the chest.
Lias punch, eh? Alrighty.
Yes.
No hydraulics, just simply shifting. Alright.
I can take it. No.
These arms can be controlled. Like, you think these are giant boulders of arms, but I can control them deftly like me regulars. It's more a tap than anything.
That tickles.
Having a bunch of metal pressed against you for a second. I imagine you'd probably want to guard with your sword if you wanted to take a full force.
Oh yeah, so give me a medium.
Alrighty. So, proper punch, no steam. Alright. Shifted you a bit.
Yes. Alright. How would your hardest punch?
Alrighty.
The sword.
Ready, lad?
Yep.
And you kept your foot in. Haha. Brill.
Yes. Sneak attack.
Ah. Shouldn't be guarded with me hands.
Too, which is even better. You're on guard too.
Good lord. Well, if it considered, I guess it's like a phalanx with no armor.
Yeah, that punch kind of reminds me of someone I've only heard legend about, but never seen in person.
Eh?
I think his name was Akuma.
Akuma, eh?
The god of fist.
I don't think I'm a god, lad, but I appreciate the comparative compliment.
I've only seen...
Especially after the comparative insults you were giving me.
What? Hey, look.
It don't.
Okay,
Drop
fine.
it.
Whatever you say.
If I see one that's sporting my attire, then I'll think about it.
Well, it's not my fault. You look like a slug.
Control your anger, Armsy. Don't you want to pay damages to the streets? Just grab him and shake him a tad. No, that's not the same lass. It's another robot. He's running like I'm gonna punch him a punch. Howdy, lads.
Yes. Not sure if I can.
Greetings.
Sorry.
It's something prior to the dog.
Must have run off.
There's another descriptor, was there not?
Shadow.
Right.
Howdy, my lad in shadow.
From out the bubble, might have checked the. Check the.
Should probably check with Mac, actually. Ooh. Ooh, the flux hits heavy around here. Sheesh. Howdy, Mags. Garage, unfortunately, Tarant said himself that he doesn't really think there'll be any work for me in the foreseeables. But, worth a shot.
Apologies.
I think he says they do most things in-house. Fair enough. Well, what bips and bobs you got for sailing?
McPeany has this empty spray can, this screwdriver, and this 12-gauge shotgun shell. I guess loaded with flechette.
Flechette shotgun round, eh? I'll take the spray bottle. I could probably make something out of it.
10 credits.
Aye, aye. Great effort.
Thank you.
Aye, cheers. Oh, by the way, did you happen to see a blonde, spiky hair lad with a sword run by here in a panic? Ah, fair enough. Figure asking anyway.
Actually, exactly 22.
Ah, welcome back.
Squeezing through.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, okay. Still have no idea what. Do you see this at all, or?
See what?
I saw it.
I heard
You
about
saw
it
it?
from the C4
A
guy.
little bit. I saw the aftermath.
Okay.
What happened?
You were talking about what happened in the street, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of.
I must have come in right afterwards.
I do not mess with things.
From what I heard,
Oh, there you
I
are,
heard there was
panicky
people
mess.
talking at the time.
I'm just gonna
Somebody
go home.
came from over there.
Want a nice drink, maybe,
There were
when I
3
get
people
home.
I gotta say,
over
that was
there.
funny.
They had a
Shout.
hammer. I think that's what they were saying, and like a sledgehammer. They came through, bang, bang, bang. All 3 of them gone down. They like evaporated.
Oh.
That's what I heard, at least.
I don't think it may have been that
At the time of the
serious.
incident. It
They
was
just
3 people.
evaporated.
I imagine
They, like,
security would
I
probably
saw
be
this, they,
down
like,
on
fizzled.
things
They fizzled
happening
and
like that.
disappeared into the air. In like black smoke. It's a...
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
you're looking for the topless of top?
Don't tell. Are these folks
I was hoping to
guys?
find more witnesses, seeing as the top of the top might have not even witnessed the event.
Are they Fox Tech?
I was directed to one. I'm trying to find them, and
I don't know. I heard something.
All I know is that incident regarding the black, the red X since,
at the
or
time of
boss,
the
or
event.
whatever it was.
I know. He saw it. The shopkeeper.
I don't know, but I've been busy in having an altercation with this lad at the gym.
Repeat that name again. That name you said you heard.
Him? Me? Who?
No, your lad.
Oh no, I
You.
heard the man from the pawn shop sorted the thing. That's all I said.
Who would be staff there?
I believe
guy right there with the
Mr. Green Eyes.
Yes. That's a good nickname.
Green Gogs.
You know.
Wait.
Who's the dude in the suit?
Reflection.
Good question.
I
You're
don't know.
Shadow Lad.
Seems like a detective.
Looks very similar
Seems like a
to
detective.
what I saw of.
And shrouded in shadow, aside from his oddly well-made suit.
They were all these
Armsy.
sort of
I need
pitch
you.
What?
skin.
But between me and you,
Suits, outfits.
I can't, it looked just like you.
I swear to God, lad.
Okay.
I swear to
You really
God.
you have a strong grip. You really have a strong grip.
At least I'm not squeezing, lad. Sheesh.
You know, sometimes there's so many things I could do right now.
I'm more interested in this conversation than talking about the bloody slug cats again.
I'm
can't help
assuming
it,
that
you look
man
just like one.
is a detective of some sort.
Get me one with robot arms and we'll talk.
No, I think.
Oh.
I think they might be associated with them. They might possibly be annoyed.
If they were
Is he a
not, then
culprit?
that was I was assuming.
That's my guess. Suit.
Well,
Nice coat.
they were saying
Branding on the
something.
back of the jacket. Ain't never
They
seen
were
that
saying-
branding before.
Forgive my
something
word.
about the person with the hammer.
Forgive my
coming from
wording,
the
but he
mega
looks
building.
too nice to be here.
Exactly. Corpo.
Yeah, that's kind of a whole thing.
He looks too smartly dressed to be here.
He just summoned whatever the fuck that
I mean,
is.
you're dressed for the job.
Oh, hello, Mr. Orangutan.
And it's gone. Hey, Mort.
Howdy, Mort.
Some fucking shadow monster popped out of nowhere, talked to him, disappeared. That is fucking freaky.
Mr. Green,
I
I
don't
think
like-
it's a crystal creature.
Crystal creature?
While he was
Yeah, it was
investigating,
like
he said
crystal
something.
not a
First I heard of it.
Avoid the group? Something of that sort.
Hmm.
Look, I don't know shit about avoid
I have
groups,
someone
so
looking at the issue will be handled.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Okay.
I do not like that.
No, not one bit.
Don't like that at all.
Remember when I told you about me not going into the darkness alone? That's exactly why.
God damn.
Yes, I saw it. Did you?
Hero and what? Like, come on.
Oh my god. Crazy.
More suits.
Okay.
There's more suits on the streets.
Eye out on that. We should keep an eye out on that.
Look, it's just
person.
shit
Hmm. I don't even wish to cause conflict, not on these
Okay,
streets.
Okay, alright. Phil, like, look, it's Robot Ninjas.
I would like to stand
quite
behind you.
take on Robot Ninjas.
Alright, fine.
Sort of like a bit. Mate, like,
Not in a weird way.
which one?
Hear what noise?
Oh, they'll be coming with me if they come to meet right.
Or, yeah, they...
Yeah, that was some corpo weirdo shadow walking.
Yeah, weird corpo
Portaling
shite.
Some weird shadow figure.
Too
Looks like a
posh to
detective.
walk properly, so he uses the shadows, I guess.
You're like a detective, Mr. Poster. I might need to change your name to Detective Poster.
No, okay, no, there's already a detective. Terrorist. I'm not quite sure if I'm ready to be stepping on his toes.
Maybe working
Okay,
with
okay,
him then, as opposed as a rival.
Oh, God, no, okay. Man is in charge of a lot of shit, and I think he gets himself into a lot of shit that I don't want anything to do with, so...
As detectives have a habit of, lad.
Corrected yourself.
I imagine.
Excuse me.
The bar's closed.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Hamsky, open the
It
bar.
just closed.
I'm not a bartender.
Look,
But you're a bartender.
I can put two and two together, it's just... Mate, it's not really my calling, I'm just
Yeah.
a mechanic.
Yeah, I could put screw and driver together, but I ain't going to go looking into things I probably shouldn't. I ain't gonna go looking into dark alleys looking for light bulbs.
Let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah,
Aye, that phrase.
Sure.
Though there are precious few dogs on these streets, I do get your meaning.
If it's something that you're really keeping an eye on.
Corpos can pull a lot of strings against people muscling in.
That comment wasn't directed at you, Toronto.
The drinks are starting to wear off.
Aye, fair enough.
You got responsibilities to this place. I expect no less from you.
Aye. I just generally tend to look out where I can.
Alright, sorry, you're busy, I guess.
I'm just a tourist. You want me to help? You let me know.
My first thought was to pat you on the horn.
Hell, it's nicer to be here because then it means I don't have to talk to Zaz all the time.
Contacts of
Armsy, I have a
hazels.
very, very weird question.
What is it, Strife?
Really interesting.
You ever tried eating drywall?
Do you ask that to everyone?
What? You ever tried eating drywall?
No.
Seriously? They're quite...
No, because I'm not one of them extreme omnivores, lad.
I've heard...
You gotta give drywall a chance. Like, it's really good when you...
Typically... Oh.
So yeah, you gotta... Just
It's a funny phrase, Strife.
What, you never tried eating drywall?
Do you really think I'm gonna take a bite out of someone's home?
Here, look. Pulls out a pocket. Here, try it.
What the? No.
What? Try it.
No. Put that shite back in your pocket.
It's really good.
You're not gonna turn. Bleeding hell. I already have another kin that likes eating random bits of brick. I ain't turning into him. I'll keep me vices to whiskey and moonshine rather than drywall and concrete.
Fine, I'll eat it then.
I ain't gonna be a lagomorph that eats sand.
Do you like the classes? Did they teach him stuff?
I think some of it is like, I think he said some of it is just like, you know, they keep going over like certain bits of history, but
Beyond
that,
man, you have all
beyond
kinds
that,
of
the main
fashion, don't
thing
you?
was just the teacher who was legally not fifth dimensional, and
It seems he took a lot
I
of
know
interest in not being fifth dimensional.
My name is Jason.
yeah, I know, right? They've got like.
Oh, I've been doing it wrong. Oh, I am terrible. with
Yeah,
names.
no, they've got the lunches are decent. Like, they're not like fantastic, but they're at least
I'll
well
feed you.
made. Yeah, they'll feed you. They're good quality. They're healthy.
BB or
You know,
Pepper
it's-
get bigger.
Not bad.
Maybe.
Honestly,
Got it.
honestly,
Nice to meet you,
it
Blueberry.
really makes me wonder.
Hello
if
to
I
you,
should have stuck.
Blueberry. I am the collector. Pleasure to meet you.
I wouldn't know.
Armsy, I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
This is Lacey. If you hadn't met her,
Yeah, no,
We did.
I mean,
Ah.
we talked.
Oh, okay.
Remember the,
Howdy there, Lacey.
What was it?
I may
warehouse.
ask, are you?
Jeez.
Oh, okay.
It?
Right.
Oh.
What is
Yeah.
your species?
Yeah. But
Hello.
What the?
Don't like that.
I
That
bloody
is going to be an
blinked.
issue for the whole day.
I bloody blinked. What the?
Okay.
do you think so?
All right.
Fair enough.
I don't think so. I know so.
So, essentially, a fourth of those guys that was similar to the first three that got kind of killed in the
So were
street
you
appeared in, summoned that thing,
before
and I
you
guess they're
became
sort of searching the street now.
Interesting.
Oh, balls.
So,
Okay.
now there's just
Well.
invisible things everywhere, searching.
Well,
Just be aware of what you say out in the open, because...
right. Eyes and ears everywhere then. Yeah, that sounds like security's gonna need to get involved in this.
I should probably tell C4. You stay safe.
Gotcha.
Oh, God.
Oh, hello again, you goose. We actually saw what you evolve into. They took it into the ribbon ship. It had a broken wing.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. I think they were.
Oh.
I think they were healing it. So.
Yeah. Always good then. Aye, aye. Oh.
Why is it I ask? Oh, I just like to. When I meet someone new, I like to understand what their species is. I don't like to assume things, so I just like to ask straight away. Like I was going to say, hey, I would have assumed
can
you were
understand
Tabaxi,
that.
but you are more so captain.
Better to ask politely than just go, hey mate, what are you? What
I
the?
myself am a
Dirge?
half dragon, half bird.
Bleeding.
Oh, hello, Dirt.
What happened to you?
Ooh. Yeah, I'll be fine. Okay.
Right.
It's good to see you.
Well, up and about if nothing else.
I can open it for you.
It's alright,
we'll do it.
Leave me on the peanut gallery.
What?
Oh, there comes Mort. That's a truck on the road in of himself. Mort's a truck on the road in of himself, ain't he?
Have a small chance of getting a chance.
Can I get you something now?
Good day, Mort.
Howdy, Mort. Hey.
1 second. Don't laugh.
So what do you think, Lacey?
Are you alright, Blueberry?
I mean, it sounds good to
You
me,
okay?
but you're the one going.
Yeah.
Hi.
Well, I mean,
Lots of suits wandering around. I doubt for you, thankfully.
Were you able to find Magpie? Okay, good.
I think I'll try to talk to Patty. Just
Oh,
to
there she is.
double check, but I mean, it sounds good. The schooling sounds nice.
Oh well, there's Mag herself.
How have you been? You been good?
I need to steal the suit, man.
That's the main issue, damn.
They're just looking around. Also, no, you sounding...
Sirens?
It is far. It's in another city.
Don't even think I quite heard it, but if there's sirens, there's a possibility. They might have found someone.
Silencer. No. The crack of a silencer.
Oh, hells.
As in a suppressed pistol.
Hopefully not.
Go tell Charles. I'm 90% sure I heard crack of a suppressed pistol going.
No, I'll talk with Patty.
I certainly hope not.
So, she might get you some info.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna pry on what happened. At least I got you into that chair, but... won't lie, the amount of suits has me on edge.
No,
Meat rack, we have our own security. They try and cause trouble, they will be taken care of.
Aye, especially if that silencer crack is true.
I'm just checking. Did y'all hear a silenced gunshot like a little while back?
Dirge heard it too.
Understood. Hopefully we'll get the,
I'm going to hunt.
Well, I may be forgetting names.
So, thank you.
I must be mixing up names, sorry.
This is First Street.
That lad over there's comparing me to those slug cats roaming the streets.
Third Street.
There's no Third
I require your assistance, Armsy.
What do you need, Yosef?
Street.
Follow me. Let's go around. I don't want you to...
Alright.
Very private, Armsy.
Alright.
Because
Armsy, do you know how to start a fire?
I almost ran straight into you.
Apologies.
I
What
can't help
do
it,
you...
Armsy, it looked just like you.
No, I look away for a second. Where do you... Oh, bloody hell.
We're going to need assistance. I need to find somebody. Follow
Why
me.
do you need a fire?
This is very private. This is about what I talked about earlier.
Okay.
Anyone hear any gunshots around here?
I know two people did, although I didn't quite hear it myself.
There was a mention of a silence, like, suppressed gun going off.
And no one has seen it? Or at least you two?
I know two people heard it. I know security of this place is probably will probably get the situation well in hand, but knowing a cracked gunshot? Sheesh. Even silenced is definitely causing me worry. Last thing I need is the barrel of a gun slipping past these arms.
You seem like someone that could block the bullet. Seems very strong.
The arms can block a bullet. My own skull, not so much.
So that's when you put both of the arms in front of you.
Aye. Fortunately, I'm able to see straight through the arms, so if someone's trying to flank, I can just... But if I'm taken wholly unawares, then it can be curtains.
Instead of your forearms pointing upwards, make one of them point the other direction on the side, like that. See? Look at that. Yeah, but see, I can still. Whoop! Okay, ow, that's straight metal. Ah.
Armsy, come with me.
I told you I took. Oh, bloody hell. Alright.
Can you tell me if you find any rocks in here? Or anything that can start the fire?
Rocks?
Why do you need rocks to start a fire?
Like a match or a lighter or rock, even.
This thing's metal. I could probably cause sparks.
Okay. You got metal? Okay, let's go.
What? Okay. Fine. Anything to get me thoughts away from that. Well, I guess you're involved too, Strife.
Or are you gonna strike your hand against my sword and cause a spark?
I don't really know about the idea of sparking a flame.
Okay, look at these. I have 4 of the baseball bats I was talking about, okay?
Oh, for the love of God, lad.
The game? Stupid. The game is stupid. The game is not a good idea. You know what people don't have here? Silverware. I have not a single person seen using fork, using spoon, using knife. They always use their hands. They always drink from cups.
Perhaps you have a
So,
point.
we have metal. We have the wood. If we can make a spark, we can melt the metal and mold it into silver.
Aha. This is more metalware than silverware, but I do get your point.
Come on. Here, you take 2 of these. I'll take the other 2. We need to remove the spikes. Over here works.
It's like plucking a chicken.
Okay. This one, somewhat clear, I think. And then this one.
I'll keep guard, because I'm pretty sure this is illegal.
It's okay.
Well, I don't even know if it's illegal. Maybe sparking the fire, perhaps, but...
Okay, I think I'm good on my end. You?
Just about.
Okay.
All
Here's
the
my
spikes
idea.
and the 2 bites.
We take. Okay. Some of the. We only need really 1 bet for that. Okay. Let me take these 2 bets. Can you break this one in half? I'll try this one.
All right.
Got it. I got it. Okay. Put them right here. Okay. Then can you start the fire on that?
All right, fine. But once I start the fire, I'm done.
Okay. I got it. Okay. Awesome. Now the nails.
Well, you seem to have the rest in hand.
Yes, sir. Me.
Alrighty. I guess if anyone asks what you're doing, do a business venture, perhaps.
Yes, sir.
There, I've done me part. If he's gonna pay me creds for what little I did, then, well, goods are good. But I ain't gonna get roped into illegal schemes. But I doubt he has... I do think he has enough smartness to not put this illegal activity by Joseph, Armsy, and Strife.
Come here.
What?
Seems to be a crack on this ground here. Let's see. Don't poke at it.
The cracks in the concrete happen all the time, Strife.
Yeah, except this one I can see straight through. Like there's something under this.
What, do you think there's a secret bottom level to this parking garage?
Well, no, but I feel like there's something under the city. Something that they don't want anyone
Yeah, the
else to know.
sewers.
If it was a sewers, why do I see colorful lights?
You don't know what the Ute do down there. I don't. Who knows? Maybe the Ute are annoyed that they can hear us over their clubbing.
And screw the Ute.
I mean, hey, I'm up to make sushi if needs be, but I'm not exactly knowledgeable. I ain't exactly gonna go traipsing into the sewers itching for a fight, now are I?
What's a sushi?
Oh, it's like raw fish into a proper non-diet poisoning meal, I think. I believe is the term for it anyway. Aye, I know Isaac talked about it.
I like them as something. I just can't really.
It's just raw fish.
More or less. I believe...
Yeah. It's a bit more than just raw fish.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Might need to try.
It was like, what was it, compacted seaweeds?
No. Sushi is a method of preparing seafood.
Aye, yes.
Commonly either on its own with rice or prepared in a roll. Usually dried out seaweed called nari or is what you use to either wrap it or tie the fish to a lump of rice in different types of sushi, either called as a nigiri or a what's the one called? A maki. Forgive me if I'm butchering the pronunciations. Not Japanese from Zaphiran.
Do you think if that Yote incident in the mega building went a little further south, we'd have some fish stocked for the bar for sushi then?
Apparently there were some dead Yote anyway.
I imagine nobody thought to make fish stock out of them.
Yeah, I heard one of them got fucked up real bad, like
oh dear.
Dagger holes, not gunshots.
I'm currently
Someone got
working.
very close
I'm
to
just
us.
gonna quickly walk.
Aye, I do know that Tarrant got home safe and sound from that incident. Shaken, obviously.
Not much will hurt.
If I had the ash left over and the other pieces of wood. So what I did is I made the silverware and pencils.
Fair enough.
Make a cylindrical container, you pack the ash down, you put it in there enough, let it cool, let it solidify, pencil. I have 6 of these. And a full set of silverware.
Well, Joseph, who writes around here?
Eh?
Who do you think writes around here, lad?
Well, you need pencils for things, writing documents. Exactly. Everybody needs a pencil. The ribbon.
But everything might be on computers.
Well, they still have the things, the clipboard. You have to write diagnostics. Don't you think?
Might as well go ask.
Do you think I should sell the pencils directly to the pawn shop or to the ribbon chip? Or directly to the ribbon chip or to the pawn shop? Hello!
Hi.
Howdy.
I'm good to talk with you now.
Okay.
Join me in this symphony. Give him time to see Mars's multidimensional thing.
Hello.
Why does he keep waving? Why does he keep waving?
Just wave back normally.
Yeah, these are interested in him.
We'll snap to it eventually.
There we go. There we go. I'm fourth dimensionally back.
There we go.
Hi, Peep's dog. I haven't seen you since you saved me. Hi, Peep.
Hello. Seems you got a bit into adventuring yourself. Something like heroic, I assume.
No, my friend fell on me. My friend's synthetic, with very large, powerful mechanical legs.
Well, you should know Foxhound.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I know them.
Met them like.
Actually, she basically is the exact same shape as your dog, except metal. So imagine those tight legs, but metal, and they fall on your pelvis.
It's not a specific set of things to fall on things.
Not a pretty sight.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Well, I imagine it'll heal over time.
Yeah.
Only just a small amount of broken bone, hopefully.
Yeah, only a small amount.
Enough that you're stuck like this, but not enough to keep you there. Yeah. Enough to stick you into this, but not enough to keep you there, I say.
Yeah, you're right, Armsy.
Aye.
Actually, your arms might be useful because you might be one of the few people left when the street starts closing.
Aye, I can help push you home.
Push me up to my room. Yeah, because I got a lot of stairs to go up.
Oh, aye, yeah. Wheels and stairs never mix. Well, wheels and stairs don't famously mix at any rate.
How are we doing? Not that good?
Alright.
Yeah, he's
Still a bit
fine.
of pain, but I got enough morphine flowing through me that it doesn't seem to.
You'll be right as rain soon enough.
Did you have a few minutes? Yeah.
Oh, another laggy. Howdy.
Where you been? Hospital?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And the ribbon chip with a fractured pelvis because a friend fell on me. You may think, oh, how can I be hurt from my friend falling on me? Well, when your friends when your friends are synthetic. Yeah. She's not that
Yeah.
big compared to me, but she's still like her legs are the heaviest.
Still
part
hurts
of her.
like a
She
motherfucker,
fell on-
though.
Yeah, her legs are the heaviest part of her, and that's what fell on my pelvis.
Eesh.
Well, broken enough to land you into this, but
Broken
not
up and
enough to
rolling.
keep you there at least.
Sorry.
He'll be right as rain soon enough.
I just realized I don't
I'm all.
speak again. Hey. Okay. I couldn't hear you correctly. Sorry.
Why are you in a wheelchair?
Sound fell on me.
Where did you fall on? Did you hurt your legs?
It was an accident.
Which leg did you fall on?
My crotch, actually. More precisely, my pelvis. Not.
What?
It's not like that.
Bring it in.
It's not like
Bring it
that.
in. Bring it in.
I don't even think it was like that, lad, but I get your point.
I don't care. I don't care. I fractured my pelvis once. And I got in a wheelchair, now it's your turn.
You can't have it.
Don't say that. I had a very nice life with a very nice guy lady who was very, very scary for multiple hours.
Jane?
One day Ollie's head's gonna go missing. I know exactly where it probably got stolen, but...
Camilla.
Mort, I hope you understand if you ever take my hand, you will kill me.
Don't kill nobody.
I mean...
He's contemplating it! Don't contemplate it!
I mean, Mort's the only person I've seen so far to give me a full proper handshake with me robot arms.
I'm surprised he hasn't taken my arm yet.
Ollie might be able to, with his mechanical arms.
Why?
No, I like my arm!
Give Armsy a handshake.
Your hand will be fine. Good luck, buddy.
I just don't think it's big enough. I don't think he'd be able to hurt me. It's just,
I'm not gonna plant a crush, you lad. I ain't that kind of businessman.
My arm?
Yeah, man. How about I shake your little hand? Your little hand.
Oh,
there we go. There we go. There we go.
Getting a bonk on me with me thumb on your shoulder, but sure.
Gonna take a lot more than that to break me down.
I mean, it'll take more than just tapping. I'm not used to people shaking hands with me real arms.
Oh yeah, we should probably talk.
Wheelchair have cup holders? That's one thing I should ask. If Ollie's like dedicated. If Ollie's like dedicated.
Is you just need to get like a bigger cup and then tape it. Get like a open the wheelchair. And then
I need a metal
free cup holder. You can use any cup as long as it's a big cup.
We're heading out this way to 2nd Street. See y'all later. It was great talking.
Alrighty.
Bye bye.
Hey, see you around, Mort.
Okay, let me not make monkey noises against Mort.
Yeah, no, that's a little insulting.
What?
You've a knack for casually insulting, I gotta say.
I mean, it's not my fault you look like a slug.
Does he look like a slug?
That's a bunny.
Exactly, it's another laggy.
Yeah, except the slug that I saw looks exactly like you.
It's a slug cat, not slug bunny.
Slug cats are invasive species. You should kill them.
Hey.
It didn't seem harmless, it just sat there and looked.
Was it someone's plan to like breed those things that they had so they could drive the Ute out of the sewers? It feels like just swapping one invasive species for another.
The Ute is sentient. So I don't know what that is.
Hey.
Somewhat sentient.
Well, if they're sapient, I ain't gonna. Then I may need to retract me sushi statements.
They can at least be dealt with. Like
They look. Well, they definitely looked like they had a leadership of sorts, or at least gang structure. Need help from me getting you up the stairs?
No, not yet. Street single, that's good.
Aye, fair enough.
Still got a few minutes.
Hey, you know, Elaine? Since I'm like doped up on morphine, I don't give a shit right now. I'm just gonna ask a question I've asked every other elf that I've been somewhat close with.
Yeah.
I think it's sensitive.
Oh, wow. That's quite forward. Yeah, they are. I wouldn't
As in,
recommend
like,
you-
ticklish, or that way?
That way, I guess? Quite. Very forward.
Morphine. Blame it on the morphine.
Aye.
You'd have to be a lot
Look, I
closer
got
with me
my
to actually touch them.
I wasn't planning on touching
What am I hearing right now?
Elf ears are sensitive.
Hey, laggy ears can be sensitive as well.
I can't really say I have much sensitive bits. Dragonborn aren't known for being
You're
sensitive.
all scale and horns.
Yeah.
I remember
Having
people.
the horns and the scale still feels nice.
Yeah,
It's
fair
more
enough.
Like soothing rather than.
Hey.
I'd
Yeah,
imagine
I remember someone saying something about the tail. I don't even know if that's true.
It's not erogenous.
Well, I figured as much.
Okay, we're getting one bloody undead.
Nope.
What?
Didn't quite catch either.
One bloody undead. I don't know what that probably means. Cupcake showing up.
Might be code for something.
No, that probably means cupcakes here.
Fair enough. Like a few moments before the streets close up anyway.
Cupcake runs the pawn shop.
Oh, aye.
Elaine is one of the pawn shop employees, so she'd probably be in comms. I would know if Cupcake's showing up.
Aye. If I ever come across anything of interest on the way to and from my own house, own place of residence, then hey, I could have the pawn shop look it over.
That's the point of it.
Well, aye. I'm sure I could find a purpose for the spray can I bought from Mag. Maybe compressed air? No.
I'll be right back, Armsy.
Alrighty, Cloud. Hey.
Emergency cooling.
Perhaps.
Put nitrous oxide in there.
I know there's probably heat sinks on this
Sorry, liquid
somewhere.
nitrogen.
Liquid nitrogen.
I'll take this back for you once you're out. If you're done with
Thank
it,
you.
sorry. I knew it also.
I am, yes.
Aye. I ain't exactly looking to get a bite when the bar's closed. After all, still plenty of blood reserves in the tank. And besides, it's not like they need refilling unless I bleed.
I'm not quite. That's raised a couple of questions that I don't think I'm in a position to ask right now, because I don't think I remember the answer to them.
Oh, what? The fact that me hydraulics are fueled by me blood?
Yeah.
Oh, I can understand how that's a bit of a
Gruesome.
concern. So I had fail-safes installed for both of the arms. One or two wires gets cut, They'll realize blood's not coming back the same way it's going out, and it'll disconnect the arm from the, or at least stop its functioning. Cut off circulation, so to speak. You'll have to forgive Yosef, he is excitable.
I can tell.
Yeah.
A man of business, but I guess not a man of social cues.
He tried to give me cutlery, bowls, and pencils for 500 credits.
Aye.
I was not having it.
Yeah.
I got a good thing.
Pretty excitable when he puts his mind to things. I'm more in the business of giving these arms a purpose, so to speak. That whole volunteering with the trash work that happened a while back, even before that incident, at the very least, it did feel really nice using these arms for a proper purpose again. Precious few opportunities.
Yeah. Seems like your arms would be good for construction things.
Precious few opportunities to use it for stuff that isn't just punching things. Like walls and people, I suppose.
You could probably easily use it for both security or the garage.
Aye, I was thinking on that. I do remember the first time I visited the garage, there was quite a line. That I think I accidentally kept civil just by my own existence. I mean, yeah, you make a good point. Who'd want to actively mess with a bouncer that looks like this?
That's a good idea. You should see if you can
You'd
get
certainly
security
be
at the
bouncing
brothel.
them off the walls. Arms like that.
Yeah, just take.
See if you can't get security at the brothel, yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah, you need like a big guy to.
Because you can
walk
also
them.
like grab people away. Because even when people are like
rowdy,
really heavy, you grab them away from their center of weight. So yeah, exactly. You pull their legs out.
I mean, quite frankly, it'd probably be easier for me to just straight up lift you up the stairs than push the chair.
If I wasn't terrified by that prospect, I would.
These things are heavy duty, mind you. Like, if it weren't for the backpack, I'd be carrying near
wheelchair
200
isn't, though.
pounds on me shoulders.
Might be a little bit safer to just push it.
Aye. I can understand the...
Once I get hurt more than he already is.
Nothing more oddly terrifying than getting lifted into the air out of your own volition.
Not to mention, this isn't a solid wheel. You know, this isn't meant to be moved around by heavy-duty gear now, is it?
Aye, fair. All I really need is just one hand to push it back.
Upon reflection, I think I might ask Azzy to do it.
I'm gentle as I can be with
To be
these.
fair.
I can enter the bar without damage.
Yeah, to be fair, you probably being as gentle as you can with those is probably better than Azzy trying to be gentle.
Yeah.
Aye, you kind of have to learn to control these things when
Foxhound is a better roommate than Azzy.
you end up having to pay more than you earn from a job for damages.
Offer you up. It was 200, correct?
No. Lower. I'm
75?
200 is way too much for 2 bowls, a set of cutlery, and 6 pencils.
Okay, I will do 150. I will do 150 then.
It better be really fucking good. Can you go over this damn fucking thing?
Truth be told, I have noticed a distinct lack of cutlery around the place. To be fair, I'm not sure it's needed.
Sit over here. A lot of the food here, a lot of the food served by finger food, so. But I know for a fact that this noodle bowl does come with a.
The price I was supposed to hit is 200.
Hey.
I got 10 credits.
Well, 150 is good enough.
Yes, I know. I was supposed to hit 200. The guy over there gave me 160. I got what? 100
Hey,
from the other
I know
guy.
properly tuning these up and actually no, fixing them after that Korean job at the garage actually only cost 40.
I'm still making a profit.
Just sell the ring that's on your hand.
I don't. No, I have to think about that. I
It's Toronto, I have to wonder.
Is he back in the garage?
I imagine he is.
Okay, I will go inform Toronto.
Well, plotting on a last minute visit?
I'll be fine once I'm down the single step.
Aye. Bit of a jolt, but nothing else. It's easy enough to handle. Better than falling down a flight of stairs. Yeah.
Here we go.
Aye, aye. Might as well keep you safe, lad. Even if you don't think you need it.
I mean, safety's nice.
I can see you still have your peace, if nothing else.
Hello.
Howdy.
Even in Zaphiran, same last week.
Aye, safety is a fleeting prospect. No, he's not in there. That's Lorelei and the other lasses. Something happening with Peep and his dog.
You alright, man? Fuck, well, you're not alright. You're in a wheelchair. But you get better?
Yeah, he'll be right.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. You're not eating the bin. We have food.
Anyway, I'm gonna walk around for like 3 minutes before this place closes.
Aye, sorry. Well, let's go. Let's go and see Tarant if nothing else.
I want to go see what's going on with the ribbon.
Fair enough. Need a bit of assistance?
You sure something happened?
Actually, Armsy, I realise now, since you're not like a person on the street, you'll have to go. And I might be around for a bit longer than just. So it's alright.
Aye, fair enough, fair enough.
I don't like that keep carrying. So you're free to go do what you want.
I was gonna say, if I still have a purpose for doing something, I might as well hang around a tiny bit longer.
Alright, well just touch me up then.
Alright, try to just... Aye, that should fit you right. Hey, you can easily get yourself back outside.
Here, I got the door for you.
Holy shoot.
I got you.
Busy and eventful, despite the lack of things to do. I imagine doubly so for you, considering this Kini you're talking about.
He pulls out drywall out of his pocket. Look, you gotta try it.
No, I ain't turning into Zazel.
Bro, just try the drywall. It's good.
No, I don't care if it supercharges my blood supply. I'm not having it.
He shoves it into your mouth. Here.
Jesus Christ, lad. Jeez. taste like sawdust and cardboard.
That's the point. Drywall. I eat it all the time.
Now I'm wishing the bar was open.
Okay, which day is?
You'll be fine.
Good lord. Look, I'll be fine. At the very least, the way back to me home residence is clear. At the very least, it should stay clear. If I could secure a path up to that upper district where the midnight bar resides, then maybe I can join you in your drunken escapades.
Okay, well, I'm not really. The drinks are strong.
Oh, I've no doubt on that, lad.
Yes. Anyways, it's 4, so
Aye.
stuff's gonna start closing now.
Aye. I still have to help out wheelchair lad. The wheelchair lad, at least. Have to at least get him up, help him up to his place of residence. Then I gotta go.
Well, I'm gonna go now, so.
Aye.
See you tomorrow. And I'm going to go in that brothel. At the entrance. Only the entrance.
Only the entrance.
Nothing else. Yes, if I somehow get pulled further into the building, and you don't see me out within the next 10 minutes, help me.
I ain't gonna launch a rescue operation on you, lad. If the ladies want you, the ladies want you. If you pulled one lass, you might be able to pull yet more.
Honestly, I'd like to turn it or replace it with a soup vending machine.
Alright, see you tomorrow,
Aye.
Like automated, so
Maybe you can give a more accurate description at the bar then.
me.
Are you cut?
Yes. Who do you think makes all the edibles?
Well, we could do it together. I'd be fine with that.
Last time we talked about animal cookies, they're like, nuh-uh, nuh-uh. So I'm just curious.
Because they won't sell.
Where's Mr. Wheelchair?
So there's a difference between making a
Ow, can't you miss me?
Oh, I may be a little stupid then.
Cookies. It's because you don't cook brownies as hot and for as
Oh
long.
well. I imagine he already got someone to help him up to his residence then.
Where are you all heading, if I may ask?
What'd you say?
I suppose it's
Me, personally,
Aye.
but
Aye.
I was thinking I do like a token system.
I live outside the bubble, so gotta make a trek back before it gets properly dark.
I suppose I should return to my horde then, instead of sleeping up on one of the rooftops again, so I suppose I'll see you all.
Maybe you can collect yourself a bed.
It was a pleasure meeting all of you.
We'll probably swing
I
by
have
to
collected
O'Hara's week.
many different subs. I'd be interested to see you all.
Aye.
Okay.
I'll have to see he got some help regardless. Whoa! What the? No damage to the concrete, at least. Not too much damage to the concrete, at least. At least it's one faster way of getting out of here.
It's made very strong. Very strong.
Ah, he's a strong lad.
To use the forward momentum of the monkey flip to become the monkey roll. Monkey roll.
Well, I shall be off. I'm going to be making
Hey.
a stop by Torgera Terminal here in a few days. But
Might as well get back before Zazel starts nagging at me.
meeting you, Mr. Cecil. I hope we have future conversations.
Aye, lads. God damn it, Zazel.